So, what I want to talk about today are scams to be aware of as you're shopping for mortgage lead providers and mortgage lead generation agencies. And the last one that I'll cover actually may be a little bit shocking because most people don't even recognize it when they see it. Scams can obviously run the gamut from just an outright scam to, slightly deceptive. But the first one is completely what most people would call a scam. And we've seen it several times talking to clients that work with us, who have even talked with us. And that's when you hire somebody and you pay them and they actually just completely disappear, fall off the face of the planet. You can't get a hold of them. Now, I will say, luckily, these days, we don't hear those stories very often. But when we started our agency in 2016, this was a lot more common, and it is a very, very sad situation. So one thing I would recommend for anyone is make sure there is some sort of track record. You can see some information about a company or a person online somewhere, regardless if it's empty or even no reviews or anything like that. At least they have a couple different places that you can contact them through. So number two is when you hire an agency and they actually produce no results. You've paid them, you've given them time to implement, and either, in some cases they don't actually start the work or get the work done, or it's really delayed, or they do get the work done and there's just absolutely no results to be shown from that. And mostly when I say that, I mean like absolutely no leads being generated, for instance. And what to be on the lookout for with that is usually it's going to be either agencies that are brand new and fresh, they don't really have any experience, or secondly, it's an agency that is a jack of all trades. They work with this industry, and this industry. There's a lot of marketing agencies that are not really results driven or lead generation based. And especially if they don't have specific repeat experience in the mortgage or real estate space generating leads in that area. So I would highly recommend you avoid those kind of agencies. We've heard a lot of stories from different clients who've worked with those places in the past. Sometimes it's attractive to work with like a local marketing agency, but most of the time, they just don't know what they're doing unless they have some sort of track record they can prove it with. And then number three is the one that is least common to be spotted. And that's actually the things that you see on some people's websites and landing pages, like some of our competitors even do it. And they use things like seen on TV or celebrity endorsements. What most people don't realize is all of those things are paid for, and therefore they're not legitimate. It's not like they earned those. They actually went and paid different companies to get them articles or videos on, NBC, CNBC, those kinds of places, or they got into some sort of arrangement or deal with, somebody like from Shark Tank, some other celebrity. So these are both very common. And in my opinion, that one is actually probably the most scammy because it's really artificial. It's, a company is acting like they've earned something that they really didn't. So those are the three scams I would be on the lookout for the most.